Lily Thompson was 13 years old when she learned that growing up doesn't always come with warning signs. It was an ordinary Monday morning in a quiet suburb of Ohio. The sky was pale blue, the air carried the smell of wet grass, and Lily was rushing to get ready for school, complaining about homework and wondering if her crush would notice her new hairstyle. Nothing about that morning suggested it would become a memory she would never forget. Lily lived with her mother, Anna Thompson, in a modest two-bedroom house. Her father had passed away when she was very young, and since then, Anna had been everything: mother, father, protector, and teacher. Anna worked as a nurse, often pulling long shifts at the hospital, yet she never missed a chance to sit with Lily at dinner or ask about her day. Their bond was quiet but deep, built on years of shared strength. That morning, Lily felt a strange heaviness in her lower stomach. It wasn't exactly pain, more like pressure. She ignored it, assuming it was stress or something she ate the night before. At school, during math class, the discomfort returned, sharper this time. Lily shifted in her chair, feeling uneasy but embarrassed to say anything. She had always been shy about talking about her body. When the bell rang for lunch, Lily went to the restroom. As she looked down, her heart skipped a beat. There was blood. Her hands trembled, her thoughts raced, and fear wrapped tightly around her chest. She had heard whispers about periods from friends, overheard jokes from boys, but no one had ever explained it clearly to her. Her first thought wasn't maturity, it was panic. "Am I hurt?" she whispered to herself. "Is something wrong with me?" Tears welled in her eyes. Lily locked herself in the stall, breathing fast, trying to stay calm. She felt alone in a way she never had before. The bell rang again, but she stayed there, frozen, unsure of what to do next. Eventually, she gathered enough courage to go to the school nurse. Her voice shook as she spoke. The nurse smiled gently, handing her a pad and explaining in calm words that Lily wasn't sick or injured. "This is a normal part of growing up," she said. "You're okay." But normal didn't feel comforting to Lily at that moment. When school ended, Lily walked home slowly, her backpack heavy, her thoughts heavier. As soon as she opened the door, Anna noticed something was wrong. Her eyes were red, her shoulders slumped. "Hey, sweetheart," Anna said softly. "What happened?" Lily hesitated, then broke down crying. "Mom, I think something's wrong with me." Anna didn't panic. She hugged Lily tightly, guiding her to the couch. After listening carefully, Anna nodded with understanding. "Lily," she said gently, "what you experienced today is called a period. It means your body is growing, just like it's supposed to." Lily looked confused and scared. "But it hurts, and it's messy, and I was so embarrassed." Anna smiled, brushing Lily's hair back. "I know, I felt the same way when it happened to me. No one prepares you emotionally. But this doesn't make you weak. It means your body is strong." That evening, Anna made Lily her favorite soup and sat beside her explaining everything slowly: what periods are, why they happen, and how to take care of herself. She didn't rush, didn't judge, and didn't make Lily feel silly for her fear. "Some days will be harder than others," Anna said. "You might feel pain or mood swings or just tired, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you're broken, it means you're human." Over the next few days, Lily struggled. The cramps were painful, school felt overwhelming, and her emotions were all over the place. One moment she felt angry for no reason, the next she wanted to cry. She felt embarrassed carrying pads in her bag, worried someone would notice. At school, a boy made a joke about periods. The class laughed. Lily felt her face burn with shame. She wanted to disappear. That night, she told her mother everything. Anna listened, then said something Lily would remember forever. People joke about what they don't understand. Periods aren't something to laugh at. They're a sign of life, strength, and resilience. Anna shared stories of women in their family, grandmothers, aunts, nurses she worked with, women who worked through pain, raised families, saved lives, and still showed up every day despite monthly discomfort no one applauded them for. "You're joining that circle now," Anna said, "a circle of strength." Slowly, Lily's fear turned into understanding. She learned how to manage her symptoms, how to speak up when she wasn't feeling well, and most importantly, how not to be ashamed of her body. She even helped a younger friend at school months later when that friend experienced her first period and didn't know what to do. One evening, as Lily sat by her bedroom window watching the sunset, Lily realized something had changed. She wasn't just older, she was stronger. She had faced fear, confusion, pain, and embarrassment, and she hadn't broken. She had learned to trust her body and her voice. "Mom?" Lily asked later that night. "Yes, sweetheart?" "Thank you for not making me feel weird or weak." Anna smiled, her eyes soft. "There's nothing weak about becoming yourself." Years later, Lily would remember that day not as the day she was scared, but as the day she learned that womanhood wasn't about perfection, but about resilience, honesty, and self-respect. And that lesson stayed with her far longer than the pain ever did. The days after Lily's first period didn't suddenly become easy, but they became clearer. The fear that once made her hands shake slowly faded into understanding, though the emotions still came in waves. Some mornings she woke up feeling tired for no reason, her body heavy, her thoughts slow, and her heart sensitive. Other days she felt strong, confident, and almost proud of herself for surviving something that once terrified her. It confused her how both feelings could exist at the same time, but her mother reminded her gently that growing up was never a straight line. At school, Lily began noticing things she had never paid attention to before. She saw girls quietly asking friends for pads, teachers discreetly offering help, and the unspoken silence around a topic that affected nearly half the students in the building. She realized she wasn't strange or alone, she was simply part of something no one talked about openly. That realization didn't erase her discomfort, but it softened it, like a hand resting gently on her back during a difficult moment. One afternoon, during gym class, Lily felt sudden cramps so strong she had to sit down. Her face turned pale, and her teacher immediately noticed. Instead of questioning her, the teacher knelt beside her and said softly, "You don't need to explain. Go rest." That small act of understanding made Lily's eyes sting with tears. For the first time, she felt seen without being exposed. That evening, Lily talked more openly with her mother than ever before. They sat on the edge of the bed, wrapped in a blanket while rain tapped against the window. Anna shared stories she had never told Lily before, about her own teenage years, about how scared she had been during her first period, and how no one had prepared her emotionally. "I don't want you to grow up feeling ashamed like I did. Your body isn't something to hide, it's something to understand and respect." Those words stayed with Lily. Slowly, she stopped seeing her period as an enemy and began to see it as a signal, a reminder to slow down, to take care of herself, to listen to her body. She learned that strength didn't always mean pushing through pain. Sometimes it meant resting, asking for help, or simply saying, "I'm not okay today." A few months later, Lily noticed her younger friend, Mia, crying quietly in the school bathroom. The look on Mia's face was painfully familiar. Without hesitation, Lily reached into her backpack and handed her a pad and sat beside her until the tears stopped. She didn't lecture or rush, she just listened. In that moment, Lily realized something powerful. The fear she once felt had transformed into empathy.
When Lily told her mother about that day, Anna smiled with quiet pride. That's how strength grows, not by being loud, but by being kind. By the end of the school year, Lily was no longer the same girl who had locked herself in a bathroom stall in fear. She still had difficult days, but she also had confidence, awareness, and a voice. She understood now that becoming a young woman wasn't about sudden perfection, but about learning, adapting, and supporting others along the way. One night, as Lily wrote in her journal, she paused and read something she had written weeks earlier. "I'm scared of my body." She crossed it out gently and wrote a new sentence underneath. "I'm learning to trust myself." That was the moment Lily truly understood that her story wasn't just about periods, it was about growing into herself with honesty, courage,